Hey there, YouTube. In today's video, we're going to talk about TRUSTWALLET. It is a very innovative and fully featured software wallet for cryptocurrency holders just like you and me. We're going to review why I think it's a great wallet, why it's a solid option if you're in the market for a brand new wallet with some better features and new capabilities in it. And we're going to discover what it's all about and why I think it's a great choice. So stay tuned. In this video, we're going to cover all of that and so much more coming right up. Let's jump right into this wallet. Why do I think this is a really cool wallet? Why is it interesting, and why would it be a good choice if you're looking for a soft wallet? So the first thing, let's start with this, is there's a difference between software and hardware wallets. I haven't really done any reviews on hardware wallets, but those are actual hardware devices that keep the encryption keys with you wherever you go on that hardware device. They are awesome options as long as you buy it from a reputable place in a reputable wallet. Never buy a used hardware wallet, just as an example. But software wallets are still pretty cool too. I would say, and I think most people would agree, that a software wallet is not as secure as a hardware wallet, but it certainly can be if you do all of the things that's important to keep that safe. One of those is making sure your phone itself is safe. At some point, I can do a video on that if you're interested to know what kind of things do you need to think about on the phone itself to make sure that you keep your software wallet safe, but we're not going to do that in this video. Just know that software wallets can be a great option as long as you have all the right things in place. Okay, so TRUSTWALLET. Why is this a cool wallet? Well, first of all, this has been created by the Binance team. Actually, in reality, it wasn't created by Binance, but they acquired them and now own it. So it's sort of an extension of their features and their capabilities that is an exchange. For me here in the US, I would buy and use Binance US. I'm actually not a Binance US user. I have nothing against them. I just buy from other exchanges. But it's a great option. It's definitely supported by them. I do like that it's open source. So I am a big fan traditionally of really liking open source platforms. If you're curious and you want to see more about their open source, I will put a link in the description down below to their GitHub page so you can just see what they're writing. You can actually look at their source code. The reason that's as important is it's easy to audit. It's easy for those that really understand how code is written to take a look at some of it, to be able to use it in extensible ways, to maybe, play with an API or add some additional functionalities in something. But it's also good because anybody can see the code that's been written. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's secure more or less than something closed source. I just think crypto, by and large, it's generally good when it's open source. So we can kind of all see what it is all about. So I'm a pretty big fan. It's also got a ton of features, and we're going to cover a lot of those today. I'm not going to go into every single one, but definitely cover a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen out so you can see what I am seeing here on my phone as we get into this. So the way you can find it, if you're in the App Store, Google Play, it doesn't matter. It works in both ecosystems. You can just type in Trust. For me, it comes right up, TRUSTWALLET. Here it is. And when you open this, you can see a lot of information around it. There are things that I do look at for this. Don't worry about like the age 17 plus years old. That's just because of the browser capabilities that are in it and some of those other things that make it a higher rating. It's got 26,000 ratings at 4.8 stars. That's pretty good. It's definitely good to see that. It's number 31 in finance. You can see that 6 Days LLC is the one who owns this, and that is the company that was acquired by Binance. So don't worry if you kind of like, well, who the heck is 6 Days LLC? That's an acquired company that Binance does own. So there's some great things in all of this. I can hit the more button if you want to kind of see some of the new things that are coming out. It doesn't just support ETH and ETH tokens. It also works on the Binance coin as well, the BNB. So that's kind of nice. And that just is a little bit of a sneaky intro. That's why I got into TRUSTWALLET, is I've typically been an ETH user in ETH tokens, but some of the new, what I call burn tokens that are coming out work on the BNB side, like SafeMoon is an example. And so you've got to have a way to be able to get some BNB tokens. And that's really what got me into this wallet. So I'm going to skip by the preview because you can kind of look at all the images here, but you do see this is listed by Binance. They're the ones that own this guy. You can see the details around it, and then you can go and take a look at all of the reviews if you want to see. One thing I do like about iOS is the new details they have around their apps and their ecosystem that just kind of talk about the app privacy, the kinds of data that it takes, that it sees, that it knows about you. And so you can actually click on the details right here and you can see some additional things, the things that are collected, the things that are not linked to you that are in here as well. So some of these, it's good to know the things that are involved in all of this, so you can kind of see what data might be collected, but it's not associated directly to you. And as always, you need to check out privacy policies if you're super serious. And so keep in mind, I am not advocating that you use TrustWallet. This is not me saying you should absolutely use it. I'm just saying this is an option if you do your own research and you're comfortable and tend to like it. So